What do we have here? Ooh. Careful, 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 careful. Yeah. Alright, it's a Phalaenopsis. Failing. No, it's not failing. It's still got a couple of good buds. With no ugly salmon, wrinkled, salmon-colored texture to them yet. Thanks for that. Right, look at them. A little bud there. Look at this beautiful flower. And it smells. It's got a slight, distinctive fragrance, which is reminding me a bit of licorice. Yeah, this salty candy. Isn't she beautiful? It's in growing stage, but in moss. I found it really, really difficult to transition a Phalaenopsis from solid spag moss into bark. Even bark with perlite and charcoal, which is my favorite, and a little bit of spag. It's not working out. It takes forever to adjust and adapt and do great. Look, Phalaenopsis speciosa times equestris. You can tell. It's a large flowered equestris. A bit reminds me of it. But well, I do have a bit of. Let us see now. Let's see what to do. Actually, this root is it's not functioning. It's not the greatest of moss, is it? So I'm just going to get rid of it. And it's a special way of treating it or handling the moss, I believe. You should keep it moist. You shouldn't let it, if it dries out from having been really, really wet, this dry moss, as we call zombie moss in some cases, I've heard, it will get really, really dry. Far too dry. So you need to keep it moist all of the time, all the way from the start, if you see what I mean. This one is slippery. Feels like a little bit of, I'm not sure, a little bit like oil. Some kind of oil. Cooking oil. Spinning there. So not the very best of root system, but still a little root. Yeah, it's slippery. So, but I believe if I want to keep this orchid alive, yeah, I'll need to repot it in spag. Sorry. So I'm gonna clean her off. Just add a little stake for it to it for balance, and let's put it in a little, perhaps a little decorative container to prevent algae. Perhaps this famous little gravel works just as great as bark, layer of bark. Yes. Improvising won't hurt. So that looks neat as well. So yes, looks fine. I think it looks lovely. Yep, that one is done. This cross. So, well, speaking of the beep. Scissors, knife, where are you? There's the scissors. Yes. I held this guy in my hand several times. Well, it didn't mean that I didn't fancy it or anything. It's just that I didn't know if I could. I mean, look. First of all, it is Phalaenopsis tetraspis. Yes, the species Phalaenopsis. All right. I was a little bit concerned about the leaf, the oldest leaves here. yellowish color to them. Concerned me a bit. And what else did concern me? No, not much else. And then I saw one new spike, more. And that is sitting in bark. That's why I got it. She's going to be dealt with now, today. I don't care whether she's in bloom or not. And she's going to be repotted into the same little 9 centimeter pot in bark. Ready mix bark. And it's okay. Its root system is, I mean, look here. It's alright, but here it's not so great. So, well. So. Yes. But she's a lovely, lovely orchid. She's scented, beautifully scented. 3 to 4 centimeters, around 5 centimeters white flowers. Distinctive markings. Which represents this species very well. This is how she's going to look like. I mean, this is what I've been after for a long time, but I only received poor 3 to 4 years to flowering size ones dying, so so this is great. Yeah. So this splendid ready mix bark is going to be used one more time. Look how great this mix is, this ready mix. Look. I'm just going to stick my hand into it and just grab a bunch of pieces of bark here. Look. She's going to lean to that side. That direction, of course. As she's used to be doing for a few years, I believe. So, yeah, why not? It's going to be great, I think. And I got it from Brandorf Orchideen, and the lady told me that this one, specifically this one, I'm holding in my hand here, was from her selection, or shall we say. She grown this one on, so I'm not sure how. So I better water it. This one kind of often starts now. This is gonna run dry. I mean, this bark is gonna get dry kind of fast, I think. Yeah. Anyway, the watering is gonna do the rest. So see if she sticks to it. Yeah, she does. This is a good repotting, I think. Totally fine. And these guys will probably be aerial roots. Yes. Just in case roots, as I call them. Yeah, this is how I'm going to do it. For some more stability, not having it falling over all of the time. I'm going to do it like this, I think. For now, until she's settled in there. So, okay. Whoops. Yes. And tag. And flush her. So, we're ready with her. Isn't she a lovely, lovely orchid? Here comes the heavy-duty stuff. Oh. This makes me have to live on warm bread for the rest of the month. No, but almost. Well, I Aye, aye, aye. What is it? It's the Paphiopedilum St. Swithin. I already have it. Yeah, I really do have exactly the same variety. But this one carries 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and did we see just today number 7 as well. That's not bad. It's really, really splendid. But well, I'm gonna repot this fellow as well as we're at it, just to see. Oh yeah, I'll look out for some insects. Yeah, we got a little bit of sponge stuff, sponges, and it's in a little bit of the growing stage, so it's not the very worst time to repot it. I mean, you can repot these guys any time of the year, but I reckon during summertime is to be preferred. Do I see a little bit of... No, do I? I mean, slow release fertilizer. What is it? Blue stuff? Shouldn't be slow release fertilizer. It's very, very compact, this root ball. So, what do you know? Maybe I'm gonna wash her, or him. I would have expected a longer root system, but it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna wash it a bit. I don't think I'm gonna tangle up all of these tightly pressed. Or am I? We shall see what happens when I wash it a bit. So yeah. After careful consideration and evaluation, I looked at this one, too large. I looked at this one, too high. Transparent, but I would like to see its roots. But this part is better size, so it's gonna, will have to be this one. And yeah, all right. This regular mixture, biochar, perlite, ready mix bar, seashells. So add a bit extra calcium. As you can see, its root system isn't very good. I mean, it's not a bad root system really, but it's not long. It's kind of short. So if you lose, I mean, it's not much to lose, is there? Newest growth there, or fans as we call them in the path world. So it's going to be like this, back again into the same pot. Now at least I know what's in it. So and after this repotting, I'm going to show you my old Saint Swithin. And yeah, I'm standing here trying to draw some conclusions in my mind. What went wrong, perhaps? So that one, it's not dead bad, it's not doing great. So, and after having looked at this one's root system, which I thought would be a really, really splendid one, which it isn't, as you saw, I'm starting to think. I like to think and consider stuff developing. Yes. So, let's not bury the new growth, shall we? So, now it's all done. Yes, it's working. Flush it, okay, like usual. Yeah. Alright, Saint Swithin. Yes, this is a rarity. Got a little bit irritated in the when I was gonna pay for it. Kind of high price for a small plant, but it's oh so rare. What is it? It's the Paphiopedilum gold dollar. Yeah, and why is it called gold? Yay, it's golden colored, as you can see, damage to its pouch. But it was already damaged when I got it, just a little bit, but yeah, the transport, yeah, took a toll on this one, really. But a yellow path is not so very common. Well, of course, I could wish for it to be a bit wide or a bit larger, but I think this one is a very, very uncommon, very nice plant. Not the biggest of foliage, really. Not the strongest plant I've seen, but there's a new growth there. I mean, why was I irritated? Yeah, there was a gal who just turned up after me. I wanted to pay for a plant. She got the best one. This one was the last one, so yeah. So I got the worst one. But anyway, that's not the question. Who's going to keep it alive? Yeah, who can keep it alive? Me or her? Or maybe both of us. Best case scenario, of course. I'm not wishing for her to fail. No. It's just that I wanna do it better. No. Yeah, it's okay. It's a decent root system. So, a little repot won't hurt. Just strange medium, I'd say. I'm not sure what it is. If I look hard enough, it might start to move. So I better just get rid of it and clean off this little beauty. Well, I just happen to have a couple of clay pots in water. Standing in water, soaking. And this one is going inside my cabinet. Needs to be in a high humidity atmosphere. It needs this moisture, I can tell. By its leaf set. It always shrivels up and declines into the cabinet with this orchid. So, looks tidy. I like it. Well, this one, on the other hand, is Paphiopedilum St. Swithin, my old one, the single fan one. Was a very good orchid not long, well, some time ago, until it dumped its root system altogether. Yes? Don't ask me why. I haven't got the slightest idea. It's got perhaps too a little root there. Perhaps it got a little bit too damp, or a little bit too, I'm not sure what happened in there. But of course I'm gonna try to keep it alive, but now she's or he's producing a little black something down there, and that's it's not a good sign, is it? So that's why I got another one, 7th fan one. I'm still gonna keep this one, of course. Let's see what it does. Maybe puts out a new one there. Now there's only one single orchid left to address today. Let's take a look at her. This amazing lordy. Not gonna break that one. This amazing beauty. Yeah. It's a very funny orchid. I kept on looking at it, thinking, until I saw this bud coming. And yeah, what's done? Thinking, at least. It's the Brassavola David Sander. They had one in bloom for everybody to see. And it was an amazing display. Lovely bloom. Yeah, it's a cross between Brassavola something and Digbyana, Rhyncholalia Digbyana. So it craves a lot of sun. I wonder how to keep it, but yeah, it's in growing state. Look. It's got green root tips here. I figured I want to mount it, or do I just want to put it in a little something? I'm not sure yet. Do I have to decide now? Maybe I do, yeah. In the cabinet somewhere. Directly underneath the light tube. Yes. So let us see. As I said, I'm not sure. Really. So, but she's here and she's in bud. Or at least, yeah, something in there. Is it? Oh, at least she's in sheath, or maybe a little bit hard down there. So, and she's been blooming, or been in, yeah, a sheath there. Maybe she never bloomed, but yeah, we shall see what happens. So I guess I decided to mount it. I ripped away. No, I removed a whole bunch of its oldest roots and moss, of course. So I can just press it, just add a little bit of moss onto it here. On this clay mount, this lovely one. Too bad to just leave it be in the cupboard. So I'm gonna mount it quite high up here. Now she is kind of sort of mounted. It's extremely difficult to get her to stay there. So I better wait for her roots to start to cling on to it. Yes. Well, here she is, the beauty. 2 weeks later, she tried to grow into the nodosus moss. Yeah. So I just broke off a little root tip. But other than that, not bad. She's branching out. You can see the little teeny weeny root tip there on the old root, which I assumed to be dead. But it wasn't, obviously. You can shake some life into it if you're lucky. But what can we say about it? Here's the little sheath still. Not doing much, really. But I'm doing my best to provide it with some good humidity. And this extraordinary high-class performing LED tube with no less than 5,000 lumen. Yeah, it's proved to be quite beneficial for my nodosus, Brassavolas, I mean. Look here, the cocculata. The ancestor. One of the parents to the Brassavola David Sander. It's the Brassavola cocculata. As you probably saw, I did a pop-up on his parents. So, and this one thrives, as you can see, the cocculata, also in a high grown stage at the moment. Doing really well. Most recently, she was in bloom. So, I like it up there. Yeah. Successful concept. I think. And the little gold dollar, why not just look at her as well, in a clay pot, doing fine, I think. I need to remember to water her a bit more often. And she turned out to be sequential, just like the Pinocchio. Yes. So I think we can look forward to see a couple of more flowers on this one, if we're lucky. That's what I always say with orchids, if we're lucky. They aren't very, very easy to grow at times. So that was that one. What else did I get? I forgot. No, I didn't forget. And here's a lovely little tetraspis, branching out in places, even as if it wasn't enough that she's already on her way on producing two spikes. It's got a very specific scent, I think. Nothing I've ever felt before. It's quite different, one of a kind. So it's good to have this orchid. I'm so happy I purchased her. Though I was hesitating. But the leaves are still there. Not dropping. And her companion, the Equestris. Just a little bud blast there, unfortunately, but still. And even up there, she had 4 spikes. That's really great. So she's still in bloom. The repotting didn't cause her any damage. So yes, I just need to remember to keep the moss damp. As I suggested myself. I shan't forget it. That would be kind of embarrassing, wouldn't it? So, well guys, I guess that will be it. So, thank you for watching. And, well, we should talk soon. See you in my next video. I think it's going to be a bloom and spike video. Yeah? Take care. Bye-bye.